Maybe you should pull the fucking trigger.
I heard recently about my video being in HOD, it's gaming channel and whatnot, and basically that's kind of crazy for a 1 month progress of being in somebody else's content, and it's way bigger than me, but I guess that's pretty dope. But yeah, I'm just here to help and basically give reasons why they should patch the climbing pick because of how easy it is to mesh. And to begin with, climbing pig's been in the game for like a long time, and it's been patched a couple of times. I think it's been patched twice maybe, but like even then with those patches, climbing pigs are still like till this day are like mechanics that are broken, or I guess tools that are broken, and the mechanics of it is just doesn't make sense. Well, basically they should remove the mechanics of, or just remove the whole climbing pigs in general. And here I'm gonna show you something real quick. So basically every bed you see within this screen or map, whatever, is basically where I meshed with climbing pigs. This is literally just pure climbing pigs, and believe it or not, this is literally so many beds here. You might be thinking like, why didn't you expose them all? Well, to be fair, I already exposed one in Redwoods, which will mesh everything within Redwoods. I already exposed one in northern or southern, whatever you call it, biome. Actually, not even northern, actually, take that back. More the southern biome of Green Knob, I guess. But basically, with that area being said, you could mesh basically the northern area as well. And actually, I did not show Lava Island. I was supposed to. Sorry if you guys were wanting or not, but I will expose that today, and also expose something about Lava Island that I truly want like to be gone, because this is like stupid easy to mesh the whole map itself. Alright, so let's begin. Basically what I'm gonna cover down is how easy it is to mesh with line picks. And what makes me say that? Well, to be fair, just to prove how easy it is to mesh, well, I guess have a good eye for basically looking where to mesh, but even then anybody can have a good eye. And also it's not hard at all to find a mesh spot. You just gotta find the right angle, and that's it. I mean, it may suck, but like if it's for like a right cause to that defense or whatnot, it's like it's easy. I want to say, if it's like to raid somebody, it's not a good idea, and also it's not as easy as you think it is. Basically here, I went to northern side just because I know I can't, or I know I haven't meshed here, and I know I maybe can, I don't know, mesh through these walls. It looks like I can maybe with these textures because of the ceiling above it, or mesh wall, like this for instance, I think. No, actually that won't let me. Oh god, I'm sorry, this is too fast. Well, basically, with these textures and whatnot, having the ceiling above it, I can maybe mesh it. Here, I might slow mo down real quick so I can take a better look. Basically, oh wow, I think I found one. Well, basically, I'm about to show you how to mesh it looks like, I think. Let me take off God mode actually, so some of you guys won't be complaining that it's fake or whatever. This is like legit. Alright, see, not in God mode, can't walk through walls, no ghost mode, see, stuck right here, move back and forth, okay. Basically, just climbing pick, and what you want to do is look for a green squiggly line. Oh my god, that's just no way. Basically, make it look like this. Make sure the green squiggly line, it's like right up against like the very edge of the wall and the ceiling, so it could go like inside of the ceiling. And oh my god, I think this actually might work. Basically, what you want, it works. Okay, basically, I usually tend to place a pillar or a swing bag sometimes, depending on how it looks. But in these cases, I put pillars and a sleeping bag on top, because the reasoning to that is to spawn without falling through the floor or whatnot. and basically you just die and respawn above there and whatnot. And basically that's took me like 2 minutes maybe to find a mesh spot. That's just so easy. Like, that's just one spot with Cline picks. That didn't even take me more than like 2 minutes. I would want to say, I don't know if I'm wrong, but it felt like less than 2 minutes. And that just goes to show how easy it is to mesh with Cline picks. It's not that hard. And I'm about to go expose my lava island one. And basically, I really didn't want to like put this together, but since you know it needs to get like patched for the Cline picks, and like I guess many reasons of why it should get patched, I guess this is a good time to rig it up. And also with lava island, it's a really good spot if you want to hide your stuff, if you're not wanting to get mesh or have a lesser chance of getting mesh, I guess, because not everyone in mesh is safe, because I also make videos of bringing people in the mesh. And basically it's pretty lava island is pretty complicated, but I know a bit about lava island because I actually studied it since legacy servers, and yes, I studied it for once. And there's multiple TP barriers, and there's certain holes, not really like, you know, actual holes to fly through, but there's actual holes like within TP barriers. So like imagine a paper, right? If you poke a hole with a pencil, you could go through that hole without getting TP'd. So if you, for example, if the snow owl glitch was still around, you could just, I guess, go on that or on top of the hole and basically drag yourself down and going through that hole. And in other words, you're bypassing the TP barrier. If you get underneath that paper, then you're all safe. And let me see real quick. Oof, this is too quick for me. There we go. Well, basically, lava island, I don't believe to this day somebody owns mesh base, I guess, in here, because I'm the one keeping an eye on lava island a lot on small tribes. And also, speaking about small tribes, Xbox small servers are full of meshers. I mean, just look at the community, look at the trading page. I mean, there's just a bunch of shit going on. And let me see if I could just show these structures real quick. Any structures? Yeah, dude. So basically, Xbox One small tribe servers are pretty awful at the moment. I mean, I know I am doing it as well, but it's for saving my shit. And I wouldn't mesh somebody to raid them. That's just, no. If they're legit playing, I will legit raid them. That doesn't make sense to attack somebody that's playing legit. And basically, I would only mesh people if they're in the mesh. Fair play. But it's also a legit raid because I also have to waste my time in tank and whatnot. So let me just take this off real quick. Alright, so I'm gonna show you guys how to mesh Lava Island. I'm not in ghost mode, I'm not in GCM. Oh fuck, now I'm in ghost mode. Come on. Oh, thank god. My Cline picks broke. Gotta spawn some new ones. Okay, actually, you get close to the wall. Okay, now I'm not in ghost mode. Oof, there we go. Okay, so this is pretty easy. Come to the same location where I went, basically. What you want to do is go up against the wall like what I showed previously, and I think about maybe here maybe. I don't know if that works. Probably it does work. Wow. Well, that's not really the case I was trying to get. I'm trying to get more. Oh, maybe it's more up here. I'm trying to get more further in. No, that's not the case. You may want to play around with it to get it right. And something around here, I believe. Maybe like in this corner. Just gotta play around with it. No, that's not it. Just keep playing around with it. No, that's not it. Maybe right here? Nope. Ugh, I hate doing this. I actually did this not too long ago. Oh, basically, I was struggling with this a bit, and yes, it does take time. Just gotta play around with it, and just let me show you guys. So I think about here, maybe. Oh shit! Oof! There we go. I don't want that screen down. I want to get more deeper. The deeper, the better, guys. Remember that. If someone told you, who told you that, just tell them Polito or PG or Polito Gaming. Alright, fuck it. Basically, just try to get it real quick. If I don't get it, I'm just gonna like, whatever. I'm just gonna do this. Well, basically, you put the pillar and like over cam, your bed's on top, and you place it down. This allowed me to go through, put my head or my full body, not my full body, but basically allowed me to put more than what I needed. As you see, look, my head, what the hell? My head is not even in the damn map. That's weird. But as you can see, that this area right here alone is glitchable. And oh my god, look, my head is stuck now actually. Oh god, you get a GCM. There we go now. Basically, I'm gonna go to Ghost just to get to the wall. I'm just trying to do this as quick as I can for you guys to get the point of meshing Lava Island. And once you spawn here, you're just be on top of the pillar and do whatever you want. Once you walk through here or whatever you want, a tame, whatnot, I recommend a Drake if you want, or an Enforcer. Just get through this wall right here. There we go. And basically, you could go practically anywhere in Lava Island. A spot that I do know a lot is right around the corner, but there's a thing to it. Basically, you don't want to touch this floor right here at all, because that's all death barrier. Like, you just don't touch it, don't fuck with it. And basically, what I recommend is a Drake, just better. Unfortunately, maybe if you have enough charges to get like maybe over there. I don't know if that's possible, but I recommend a Drake, so you could just glide and go all the way. Ah shit, hold up, I passed it. Cause usually you get this glitch screen, and it's really bad because it's kind of hard to fly with or glide. Basically, you were seeing my behind the gates. You would want to go right over there. I'm sorry, it's a bit glitchy, but that's how this Lava Island works. It's a lot of rendering out. And once you're right about here, it should load in, I think. Okay, basically, once you're at this point, you can build. Look at that. Boom. Okay. Oh shit. Okay. Just got this mesh. There we go. And basically, once you're in the water type of looking thing, because you just jumped off the metal, or not bad, the metal. Ugh. The platform over there. Basically, from this point on, you can mesh anywhere in the map. And you might be thinking, well, how's that even a thing? Well, you're technically underneath the whole damn map itself. And basically, you just gotta swim a little bit more deep until your screen gets darker. You'll notice it, like you'll see the difference of the color of your screen TV changing throughout the corners. And it looks like mine's a bit dark already. Yeah, looks about it. If you play around with it, it's a bit dark. And once you reach a certain bottom point, and yes, I know I'm a GCM for this, but that doesn't mean I went here because I god moded or whatever. This wouldn't TP you at all. I tried this on, I've been doing this since Legacy. I mean, it will TP you if you fly up too high. That's why I say swim down. I mean, swim up too high. Basically, you want to swim a little bit low so you know you won't hit the TP barrier, because TP barrier is within this center map. And basically, if you want to go to like snow biome and whatnot, you go all over snow biome through this, I guess, tunnel. I call it tunnel, but it's not really a tunnel, but you guys get what I mean. And also, you get to jungle, mainly in the underworld, because that spot's a little bit easier to mesh. And you can also, oh shit, start seeing things here now. It's not good because you might TP or want to get teleported. But basically, you can also mesh the tropical north or south, or even the other islands over there. I think you get TP'd on those other lava islands, or scorched, how do you call them? And you can also mesh redwoods from here. You may be asking, well, how does redwoods work? Well, you can actually get behind the barrier, you just gotta swim under it, and that's it. And as crazy as this sounds, the way to get to like other meshes or other spots in this. Alright, here I think I just TP'd. How you swim? I was trying to swim up. There we go, I'm out. And basically, you need a character with a bunch of food and water, and also a good scuba, like really good scuba. And basically, from that point, you can go for anywhere in the map, basically. And I can't fly. Yes, I'm trying to fly out the water. So basically, I'm just covering up on how easy it is to mesh with Cline picks. I just showed you guys Lava Island. Sorry. And basically, how easy it is to mesh anywhere. I mean, like, they just need to remove Cline picks. I'm just going over the Cline picks overall. I'm not going to go over the chair or sleeping bag or whatnot. That's not my priority of concerns. That's for other YouTubers. But my concern is Cline picks, because I've been using Cline picks, and I personally think that Cline picks are a bit too much, or not too much, but a little bit more easier to mesh with. Chair, yes, but chair actually takes 2 people to do with. Cline picks, if you find a good spot, all it takes is 1 person. If you find a complicated spot, it takes 2 people. But if it's an easy spot and it could take it practically throughout anywhere on the map, just like the Lava Island, basically you could just mesh anywhere. And like literally fucking like wildcard like should fix Cline picks, like, or remove them. And to the ARC devs, looking at this, please take some time and looking at this clip or my video, because like it doesn't make sense for the Cline picks to be in the game still. Like, just remove the Cline picks. It doesn't make sense. Like, if I am able to put my head through the wall or a ceiling, it doesn't make sense for a player to even like be able to place structures. And I know it was part of the DLC, but like it doesn't make sense for keeping it for a DLC reasons, and like it just doesn't make any sense, because it's worth your game and it's really worth the value of what others see, or how others see upon how you guys treat the game. And yes, guys, just letting you know, I am a mesher. Yes, I know I do have a mesh base, multiple actually. Yeah, I'm sorry, but it's in the game, and I cannot live without it, because I've been meshed multiple times on small tribe servers. I was alpha on, I think 2 servers. On the 3rd one, I not really fucking kind of gave up on ARC, but came back just for extinction. And after being meshed multiple times, that's when I decided to take time and know how to mesh. And yeah, it just kind of sucks. I turned to this, like, I guess mesher, because I wasn't really a mesher at all. Like, I knew about meshing, I never really took it as for granted. I just, you know, I just like learned about it, nothing too serious, until like small tribes came out. And small tribe is really fucking toxic. Like, it doesn't make sense for everyone, and well, not everyone, but you guys get the point. Majority of the people on center to be meshed. Like, they should really fix the map of center as well. Just overall, like, it's so easy to mesh. And that's about it. Just make sure to, I guess, like, subscribe, and you'll see more rating and exploit content. And I know it sucks to include exploit, but I'm just trying to help the game.